Microsoft Azure. Benefits of using cloud services. When building or deploying a cloud application, two of the biggest considerations are uptime or availability and the availability to handle demand or scale. High availability. When you are deploying an application, a service, or any IT resources, it's important the resources are available when needed. High availability focuses on ensuring maximum availability regardless of disruptions or events that may occur. Azure is highly available cloud environment with uptime guarantees depending on the service. These guarantees are part of the service level agreements, SLAs. Scalability. Scalability refers to the ability to adjust resources to meet demand. If you suddenly experience peak traffic and your systems are overwhelmed, the ability to scale means you can add more resources to better handle the increased demand. The other benefit of scalability is that you aren't overpaying for services. Because the cloud is a consumption-based model, you only pay for what you use. If demand drops off, you can reduce your resources and thereby reduce your costs. Scaling generally comes in two varieties, vertical and horizontal. Vertical scaling is focused on increasing or decreasing the capabilities of resources. Horizontal scaling is adding or subtracting the number of resources. Now, what is vertical scaling? If you were developing an app and you needed more processing power, you could vertically scale up to add more CPUs or RAM to the virtual machine. Conversely, if you realized you had overspecified the needs, you could vertically scale down by lowering the CPU or RAM specifications. Now let's talk about horizontal scaling. If you suddenly experienced a steep jump in demand, your deployed resources could be scaled out. For example, you could add additional virtual machines or containers, scaling out. In the same manner, if there was a significant drop in demand, deployed resources could be scaled in, either automatically or manually, scaling in. Reliability and predictability are two crucial cloud benefits that help you develop solutions with confidence. Reliability. Reliability is the ability of a system to recover from failures and continue to function. It's also one of the pillars of the Microsoft Azure well-architected framework. With a decentralized design, the cloud enables you to have resources deployed in regions around the world. With this global scale, even if one region has a catastrophic event, other regions are still up and running. You can design your applications to automatically take advantage of this increased reliability. In some cases, your cloud environment itself will automatically shift to a different region for you with no action needed on your part. Predictability. Predictability in the cloud lets you move forward with confidence. It can be focused on performance predictability or cost predictability. Both performance and cost predictability are heavily influenced by the Microsoft Azure well-architected framework. Performance. It focuses on predicting the resources needed to deliver a positive experience for your customers. Autoscaling, load balancing, and high availability are just some of the cloud concepts that support performance predictability. If you suddenly need more resources, auto-scaling can deploy additional resources to meet the demand, and then scale back when the demand drops. Or if the traffic is heavily focused on one area, load balancing will help predict some of the overload to less stressed areas. Cost predictability is focused on predicting or forecasting the cost of the cloud spent. With the cloud, you can track your resources used in real time, monitor resources to ensure that you are using them in the most efficient way, and apply data analytics to find patterns and trends that help better plan resources deployments. By operating in the cloud and using cloud analytics and information, you can predict future costs and adjust your resources as needed. You can even use tools like TCO or pricing calculator to get an estimate of the potential cloud spend. A major benefit of cloud computing is the manageability options. There are two types of manageability for cloud computing. First one is management of the cloud. It speaks to managing your cloud resources. In the cloud, you can automatically scale resource deployment based on need. Deploy resources based on a pre-configured template, removing the need for manual configuration. Monitor the health of resources and automatically replace failing resources. Receive automatic alerts based on configured metrics so you are aware of performance in real time. Next one is management in the cloud. It speaks to how you are able to manage your cloud environment and resources. You can manage these through a web portal, using a command line interface, using APIs, using PowerShell.